All right, so we'll be looking at algebra here, okay? Algebra, okay? Now let's see algebra, okay? Now, algebra is basically solving questions that involves y letters, okay? If we're dealing with a lot of questions that has to do with letter. So we're going to take it step by step. Let's start with simple equations, which we want to call linear equations, okay? Let's start with simple equations. Simple equations, okay? And let's say, for instance, we have something like this. We're asked to solve y minus 4 equals to 3, right? Now, for something like this, it's very easy to solve, you know. You just have to follow what you're looking for. You're looking for y, okay? So we just have to take this one here. So now, when minus 4 crosses this boundary, it's called collecting like terms, okay? So if it comes here, we have y equals to this 3. Now, if minus crosses over, it becomes a plus, all right? It becomes a plus. So it's 3 plus 4. Therefore, y will be equals to what? 7. Y will be equals to 7. That's how you solve problems like this. Let's try another example. You can call this example 1. Let's see example 2. Let's say I have, you're asked to find the value of x. Find the value of x, all right? In the equation, we have 5 into x minus 7 equals to 7x minus 2x, okay? So we're going to open bracket, okay? Let's open bracket here. That will be 5x, which means 5 times x, and then 5 times 7, which gives minus 35, equals to, this is 7x minus 2x, which technically gives us 5x, okay? 7x minus 2x gives us 5x, all right? Okay, so 5x. Now, a little mistake here. So I'm going to take off this x here to make the question correct, okay? To make the question correct, because we're not going to get it right that way. Now, this is 7 minus 2x. So let us collect like terms, which means 2 will come this way, and this minus 35 will come this way. So if we have it up here, we're going to have 5x equals to, let's start with minus 35 coming here first. That will be 7 minus 2x plus 35. So this will leave 7 plus 35, then we'll bring 2x here. That will be 5x plus 2x, okay? Now 7 plus 35 will give me 42. 7 plus 35. And here I have 7x, right? Equals to 42. So from here, I will divide by 7 because I'm looking for x. I'm going to divide by 7. So x will give me what? 6. X will give me 6. That's how we solve simple problems like this in algebra. I am going to try another one. So look up here. This is the start of the screen. I have 8x minus 4. It says equals to 6x minus 10. 6x minus 10. Okay, so this 6x will come here. We're collecting like terms now. Minus 4 will come to this side. So this will leave me with 8x. If 6x comes here, it becomes minus 6x equals to, this is minus 10. If a minus 4 comes here, it becomes a plus 4. Okay. Now this, if I subtract, I'm going to get 2x equals to minus 10 plus 4 gives me that gives me a minus 6. Why? Because I'm owing 10 and I have 4. If I pay off my debt, I'll still be owing 6 naira. So I'll divide by 2, divide by 2. If this cancels out, I'll have x to be equals to minus 3. So this is the basic questions to solve in algebra. We're going to try cases that involves a little bit of addition and subtraction of fractions in algebra cases right away, okay? All right, let's take some special case questions, one that involves fraction, okay? So let's say I have, let's take this down. If I ask to find the value of y, find the value of y. So I have y over 8 equals to 5 over 12 minus y over 3, okay? Now how do I solve this, okay? I can do it in two ways. Let's use the short method or maybe long. Let's find LCM here is 12. LCM of 12 and 3 is 12 because 12 can go into 12 and 12 can go into 3. So 12 divided by 12 gives you 1. 1 times 5 gives you 5 minus 12 divided by 3 gives you 4, and then you have a 4 times y, which gives you 4y. Now you have single fraction in both sides, so we are going to cross multiply, okay? Now 12 times y gives me 12y equals to 8 into bracket 5 minus 4y, okay? So I have 12y here equals to 8, 8 times 5, right? Let's go there. 8 times 5, let's go straight. So 8 times 5 gives me, that's a 40, minus 8 times 4, that gives me 32y, gives you 32y, okay? So we're going to bring this one here, that will leave us with 12y plus 32y equals to 40, okay? Now if I add this up, I'm going to get 44 equals 44y equals 40. So because I'm looking for y, I'm going to divide through by 44. Please, this is a recorded video. It means you can pause and play it slowly and watch it over and over and over again. That's how you gain understanding, okay? So 44 can cancel 44. Now let's do the reduction game here. 2 in 40 gives me 20. 2 in 44 gives me 22. 2 here gives me 10 and 2 here gives me 11. So it means that my y is equals to 10 over 11. That is how you solve problems like this. There has to be addition and a little bit of subtraction of what? Algebra, okay? Of algebra. So we're going to take more special cases as we continue solving. Now let's have something like this. We're asked to solve the equation. Solve the equation, okay? Solve the equation. Now the equation we have here is 3 over 2 into x minus 2 minus 2 over 3 into 2 minus x equals to 0. Now, if you see something like this, don't panic. So instead of trying to find LCM here, it's going to give you trouble. Notice you have 0 here, which means it's not almost irrelevant. Just bring all this fraction here, okay? Bring all that fraction here. That will leave you with 3 over 2 into x minus 2 equals to, if minus goes to this side, it becomes plus. So all of this becomes plus here, right? And 3 into 2 minus x. From here, you have a single fraction both sides. Single fraction both sides. You can now cross multiply, okay? This times this, okay? That's 3 times 3 into 2 minus x equals to 2 times 2 into x minus 2. These two multipliers, we have 9 into 2 minus x equals to these two multipliers, we have 4 into x minus 2. We are going to do what? Open bracket. 9 times 2 gives me 18. 9 times x gives me minus 9x equals to 4 times x gives me 4x. 4 times minus 2 gives me minus 8. All right. I am going to collect like terms. So I can bring this here and I can bring 18 here. Now that will leave me with a minus 9x minus 4x, because it was plus here, it comes here, becomes minus, equals to minus 8, which is this. If this follows up, it's going to be minus 18. All right, minus 18. So minus 9 minus 4 is like saying I'm owing 9, I'm owing 4. How much am I owing together? You notice that you have to add up your debt, which is going to be 9 plus 4, which is 13. But since it's debt, it's going to still be minus 13x, okay? Minus 13x equals to, this is also the same thing. You're owing 8 and you're owing 18. All right. You're owing 18. So together, it looks like you're owing how many? 26. minus 26. We are looking for x, so it's okay to divide by the coefficient of x, which is minus 13. This is going to cancel this. X will be equals to negative will cancel negative. 13 here 1, 13 and 26 give you 2. At this level, you're allowed to use calculator. So yeah, you can punch it out and you're going to get x to be equals to what? 2. Super easy, okay? We'll take more questions as we progress. All right, let's see expansion of algebraic terms, okay? We are expanding. So let's take some samples. We're asked to expand, um, we're asked to expand 3x plus 2 and x plus 1. Are you seeing this? Very easy situation, okay? What are you going to do? This times this times this. That's the first step, okay? So this times this, we're going to have a 3x times x, which will give us 3x squared, and then 3x times 1 is going to give you plus 3x. Then we take over with this one. This times x, 2 times x will give you plus 2x, and then 2 times 1 will give you plus 2. Notice how I'm multiplying it. Let me show you somewhere. If I have, for instance, a plus b, all right, a plus b, all right, and I have c plus d. What they are telling you to do is you're going to say AC plus AD plus BC plus BD. That's what it means. It means A times C, A times D. D here, okay? B times C, B times D, okay? Very easy, and you have this. So, of course, in your own case, you take note of the signs, okay? Now, let's go back here. Since I've multiplied this, I have 3x squared. There's no other like terms. 3x plus 2x gives you what? That's an easy 5x plus 2. You have successfully expanded this, okay? Let's try another case. Say we are asked to expand, look at this, very interesting, 2x minus 5 and x minus 3. Look at this. How do I do this? The same procedure. 2x times x gives me 2x squared. 2x times minus 3. Notice it's negative. 2x times minus 3 gives you minus 6x. 3 times 2 is 6. Minus remains, x remains. Minus 6x. Minus 5 times x gives you minus 5x. Take note of the negative, minus x. Now, minus 5 times minus 3, please. That's like saying minus 5 times minus 3. Minus times minus gives you plus. 5 times 3 gives you 15. So, minus 5 times minus 3 is going to give you plus 15. Now, there's no like term for 2x squared, so write it back. Excuse me. Minus 6x minus 5x is going to give you minus 11x. I've told you about negative. It's like saying debt and debt. All right, so you're going to add up all your debts together and you're going to have 11x plus 15. That is your final answer, okay? That is your final answer. So that's it for expansion of algebraic terms. All right, let's see difference of two squares, okay? Now, there's a formula that you might need. X squared minus y squared. When you have cases like this, the answer will surely be x minus y and x plus y. Please take note. When you have cases like this, it doesn't have to be x and y. It could be 2, it could be 3, it could be b, it could be c, it could be anything. But once you have cases like this, the answer must be x minus y and x plus y. Let's take some example. So we should factorize. We have entered factorization, okay? Factorize 9a squared, right? Factorize 9a squared minus 16x squared. Are you seeing this now? When you have a case like this, are you seeing this 9? This 9 can change to 3 squared. If you've learned indices, watch my video. A squared, this a squared here, minus This 16 is the same thing as somebody saying 4 square and then x square. Are you seeing this? 4 square and then x square. So for something like this, we have a 3a, because square power is common. I taught you indices. We can square it, minus square power is common here. We can do 4x and square it to a common power of what? 2. Now, have you noticing that we are having a similar x square minus y square situation, just that our x square here is our x here is 3a and our y here is 4x. Is that okay? So therefore, this is going to be, remember this formula, it's going to be x minus y and x plus y. So your x here is 3a. So answer will be 3a minus 4x and 3a plus 4x. Are you seeing how I applied it? Very, very what? Easy. Very, very easy, okay? All right, let's try another example somewhere here. Let's change color. Let's say you try, we're asked to factorize. Let's say asked to factorize 9x squared minus 81. Same thing, right? This is going to be 3 square x squared minus, if you look at this, you can use you can choose to use, let's say 9 square if you want. 9 square will give you 9 square can give you 81. So here you can say 3x all squared minus 9 square. Is that okay? Now from here you do the same thing. That will be 3x minus 9 and 3x plus 9. Okay, you can choose to factorize 3x minus 9 also, because 3 is common. If 3 is common, you have x minus 3, and maybe you can do 3 is also common here, and you have x plus 3. Okay, I think too many 3's are common, so your final answer, this 3 and this 3, 3 times 3 is 9. You can have a 9 into x plus 3, close bracket, and x minus 3. That's x plus 3 and x minus 3. 3 times 3 gives you 9. This can be your final answer. The idea basically is to see that square power, I square power them here, and then this is also here. Now this looks like the rule I was stating here. Alright, so I just have to interpret this to look like this rule. So this is going to clearly 3x minus 9 and 3x plus 9. If you reach here, you're already close to the answer. You want to go down here, it's probably if in the option you couldn't find this, then you have to solve down here and find this as an answer. All right, very, very easy. All right, let's try some division here. Let's say we're asked to simplify. We're asked to simplify AB plus AC over 2A plus 3A squared. So if you look at this, just this is another kind of factorization. Look up here, what's common? A is common. If I take A out, what will I have left inside? B will be left here, plus C will be left here, okay? Over A is also common here, okay? So if I take A outside, I'll have 2 will be inside, because A is out, 2 will be left, plus 3 and another A. Why do I have an extra A here? Because A here was squared. If I take 1 here, 1 has to be left inside. From this space, this A can cancel this A. The final answer can be B plus C over 2 plus 3A. Alright, very, very easy. So it's all about factorizing. Just look and factorize. And check this one out. We're asked to simplify. Let's say you're asked to simplify x squared plus xy all over x squared minus y squared. Now this is the same thing. X is common here. I take one x out. I'll have x plus y. And then look at this one. Remember the last thing we did. This is exactly what the difference of 2 square I was talking about. Difference of 2 square. So this can be represented as x minus y and x plus y. Watch this video back again to understand what I'm doing here. Remember, I said something about difference of 2 square. This is difference of 2 square, clearly written. So these can easily cancel this. so that my final answer can be x over x minus y. Isn't that very easy? Yes, it is. Super word easy. Okay, so let's try maybe one last thing, something around division of algebra. Okay, let's see, division of algebra. So if I have, for instance, I'm asked to simplify. I'm asked to simplify 3 over x minus 15 over 2y. Something like this is here. And I have divided by 6 over xy. Please, we are going to use a lot of BODMAS rule here. Now, when you have something like this, we deal with the bracket first, BODMAS, okay? BODMAS, okay? BODMAS, bracket of division. So division goes first. My LCM here between x and 2y is going to be 2xy, 2xy, put bracket. This divided by this, x will cancel x, I'll have 2y left, multiply by 3. That gives me, that will be 3 times, that's going to be a 3 times 2 times y, that will be 6y, minus 2 will cancel 2, y will cancel y, x will be left. X times 15 gives you 15x, close bracket, divided by 6 over x, y. Now from here, nothing I can do here again, so I'm going to open up that bracket, minus 15x, 6y minus 15x cannot add up because they are not like them. So here, divide by 6 over x, y. Now this is same thing as 6y minus 15x over 2xy. Now this division will change to times, which makes this one to flip. Xy over 6. From here, this can cancel this. Is that okay? These two can cancel out, okay? When they do, what we'll have left is going to be 6y minus 15x over 6. From this area, something is telling me that I can reduce. So reduction will mean 3 is common between 6 and 15. If I take 3 out, 3 times 2 gives me 6. So I have 2y. 3 here into 15 is 5. So I have minus 5x over 6. From here I can cancel out 3 here 1, 3 here is 2. So final answer will be equals to 2y minus 5, minus 5x over 2 as our final answer. Okay, so that's basically how you do it, basically how you add, basically how you what you subtract, okay, and divide and multiply in algebra. I want to take one last question again. Let's say I have look at this, 5 over 3x plus 2 minus 3 over x plus 1. See something like this, the LCM will be both denominators, which is 3x plus 2 and x plus 1. So this will cancel this, 5 will be left, and this x plus 1. That's how you do this. Don't even panic, it's so simple. This one will cancel this one. So it will be left with this and this as minus 3 into 3x plus 2. Open up bracket here, I'll have 5x. I've taught you this. 5 times 1 gives us plus 5. Minus 3 times 3x gives you minus 3x. Minus 3 times 2 gives you minus 6. Well, the denominator remains the same. Nothing we can do there. You can't really break it down more than that. That's how best it can go. So 5x minus 3x gives you 2x. Plus 5 minus 6 means I'm owing 6 naira and I have 5 naira. If I pay 5 naira, I'll still be owing 1 because I paid 5 out of 6. So that debt remains minus 1 over, all right, over what now? Over 3x plus 2 and x plus 1, okay? Are you seeing that? Very well, easy. Very easy, okay? Okay, so let's cancel something here. This is going to give me 9, okay? All right, it's going to give me 9 because 3 times 3x is 9. I missed that. 9x, and so 5x minus 9x is supposed to give us a minus 4. Okay, 5x minus 9x gives us minus 4x. 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, that's a little mistake. So please check this out again and get it right. So that's it.